The question of the day is your daily life. What does love look like? For me, in my daily life, love is showing up. Love is caring enough to hear what the other person has to say. Love is giving up my comforts so the other person can be comfortable. Love is being patient with those we love. Love is showing kindness. Love is understanding. For me, like love in my daily life is honestly the biggest way that I show love is holding my tongue. It's probably the hardest thing I've had to learn to manage in my life. I tend to want to say what I think, and I don't always think about the consequences of the things that I say. So, many years ago, God told me, probably like in my first, 2 or 3 years of marriage, honestly, God told me that I need to learn to hold my tongue. Like I'm not doing anybody any good with just spewing out whatever I want to say. And so I did. I learned how to hold my tongue. And that's how I try to show, one of the ways I tried to show my love to the people around me. I also, for me, love shows up in my life, or love is shown. How love shows up in my daily life? It's peace. I feel loved when I'm at peace. When things are stressful or hairy, I struggle with feeling love. And if you look at God's definition of love, it actually makes sense that I don't feel love when I'm in precarious situations. Love, like how love shows up in my daily life is, for me, like cooking a meal, going out of my way for somebody, doing something extra for the people, the people around me, the people that I care about. That's love. And when they do things for me without me having to ask or making them feel obligated to it, that's when I feel loved. Like I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of going out to eat anymore, but I do like to go out to eat. I'm just more particular about my places now. And like when my husband, who is very much a Main Street person, stops insisting we go to McDonald's and instead goes to a mom and pop shop because he knows that I'm not into McDonald's anymore. That's love. Because I know he has different preferences, but he's actually giving me my preference just because, like no reason, just because he can. And there's nothing stopping him from doing that. That's love. That's, to me, the epitome of love. When you sacrifice yourself, when you sacrifice your comfort, your wants, your needs, and instead give those to somebody else so they can have comfort, they can have peace, and they can have their needs met. And there is people out there that's going to tell you that that is toxic And I am here to say that when you do it within the definition of love that God has given us, it is not toxic. I do believe it could become toxic. I do believe there has been points in my life where it was toxic, but God is showing me how to do that without it being toxic. And when you master doing that, or when you attempt to do that, you don't have to master it, to be honest with you. When you attempt to do it within God's guidelines, it's not toxic. It actually brings you so much comfort and so much peace that it's crazy, like how such a little thing could make that much of a difference in your life.